And your last question was, have I heard about the Dead Space remake? I have not. And I don't know if you're talking about like the spiritual successor for Dead Space. I have seen that. I saw that during not E3. Was it E3? Not this last E3, but whatever it was. The during the winter. It was like during November or October or something like that. I saw the video footage for that when they showed it. It looked really cool. But as far as seeing Dead Space remade, why? Why the fuck would you remake it? I get the game's like over 10 years old now, I think. I think Dead Space came out in 2008, maybe 2007. I can't remember. Maybe 2010. I don't really know. I love Dead Space. The first Dead Space is a fucking classic. It really is. If it's a game that's going to get any kind of treatment, it should just be an HD treatment, not a fucking remake treatment. It's not old enough for that kind of shit. It holds its own. It's not like Resident Evil 2 on the first PlayStation, where polygon characters and 3D rendered backgrounds, no matter how fucking cool and awesome they still look to me, they're not going to look cool and awesome to people that were born in the last 10 to 15 years. They're going to look dated as fuck and old and not fun to play. I show Resident Evil 2, the original, to my kid, and they're like, oh, they look like Play-Doh people. And it's funny because they do. But you show current Resident Evil 2 to kids nowadays, and they're like, holy shit, that looks fucking cool. But Dead Space isn't old enough for that. Dead Space still looks fucking cool. It plays great. The story is fucking amazing. And like I said, it's the only video game horror movie that I've seen in animated form for the prequel that was fucking great. It just wouldn't make sense. But we're also talking about EA. EA fucks up everything. I don't know. If they remake Dead Space from the ground up, they can't change the story. If they change the story, they change any of the layout for the Ishimura, which is the ship from the game, and the necromorph creatures, and they try to incorporate the stupid shit that they had in Dead Space 3 into the first game to try to make it more action based, like they did with the third game, so it speaks to the current players of today, then they're gonna fuck it up. I don't know. I really have a strong stance against companies doing shit like that, especially with games or movies that just don't need it. Like, why can't shit just be left alone sometimes? When it's not broke, don't fix it. If you were to tell me today that you wanted to, if Hollywood came to me today and said, you know what, we want to redo the Silent Hill movie, I'd be like, fine, whatever. Hopefully you do a better job this time. That's something I could see happening. But when you have a game that's literally praised by everyone, 9s, 10s, perfect game scores almost across the board, a bunch of awards, and you want to remake it like less than 20, it's not even fucking close to being 20 years old yet, then fuck off. It's the same. It'd be like you coming up to me and saying we want to remake Bioshock. I'd be like, fuck you. Fuck you. It is one of the worst things to do is when you see a company become so fucking greedy, and it's like, oh, look at what Capcom did. They just made these remakes of these two fucking games. We should maybe do that too with our horror games, and we'll make a bunch of money too. No, you fucking won't. You're gonna fuck it up, first of all, because you're EA and you fuck everything up. And second, because it's a game that doesn't need a fucking remake in the first place. So all you're going to do is piss off the current fan base and also garner yourself more bad publicity because you're EA. So fuck them. And fuck any remake for a horror game that's fucking not even 20 years old yet. Please, give me a fucking break. Man, I feel like I went on a lot of ranting here with these last couple topics, or last couple questions, but it's how I feel.